I just deleted the footage and I posted something. And I was like, this dude is trying to extort my girlfriend for a fucking on-camera apology. And then he started like posting all these videos of her that he was taking, like surveillance. He's like, who is this girl? It's like really whack shit. And she doesn't have like a social media presence. So it's just like, she felt like hella like kind of like scared by it. You know what I mean? Because it's like all these people are commenting like, oh, whatever. This is all these this weird commentary. So I posted something about it, and I took it down like 5 minutes later. And you probably saw like the screenshot post because I was like, you know what? I don't want to start drama. This dude treated me badly and her, so I'm just gonna let it go. I'm not gonna make a fucking big deal out of this. And then he just kept dragging it on and shit. And then finally, he started emailing me saying, hey man, thank you so much for the exposure. And he actually finally said, hey man, you were right. Sorry about that. Thanks for the opportunity. Like I have emails of him basically saying that I was right and he should have signed the form and that wasn't right what he was doing. Yeah. It was just it was a weird interaction.
Dude, that's like I was never even clear on like how it all actually went down. But that's makes a lot more. I mean, it's not like it makes sense, but it sounds a lot more like G-Jonts now that I'm hearing this version of it too, because the weird thing is that like I think all of that was about getting a woman on camera that he could use for his account. Like he has like,
yeah.
Brandon, what do you think? Because like I think he goes to like really roundabout lengths. I mean, his big thing is like he wants my girlfriend to be on camera, like for him.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's always like, he likes having women in his videos.
Yeah,
I know he's like, but in a way that is not. I don't think it's about representation.
No.
I think he just likes having babes in his videos.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against the guy. I just don't want to like make content with people who are gonna treat me like that. It's not worth my time. I mean, like, what the fuck? Like harassing her? Like, why would you do that?
No,
Harass
yeah,
me,
that's
if
like
anything.
That's how I felt at the end of it, because it's just like I realized how much time it was taking up. Like I kept like it was just taking up so much of my time, like dealing with him.
Yeah, I was thinking about it a lot. I don't know why.
And it's like this like puzzle, and it's just like, dude, why am I playing this game? Like, why am I playing this game? And it's funny that he gave you that ultimatum because gave me the same one, dude. What got him the block from me was he like me and him had no beef. I was like told him to like, man, like you should be nice, I guess, like, you know.
Yeah.
But then he's like, okay, we could bury the hatchet, like blah blah. I just need you to give me like to get on camera and like apologize to me, and your girlfriend needs to be sitting next to you with good lighting. I was like, bro, what the fuck? The good lighting did me in. I was like, bro, you could be the director, you could be the writer, but you can't be the fucking gaffer, dude. When you start gaffing this apology video and making lighting requests, that's when you take it too far for me.
Dude. And then
he also
even funnier. Keep going.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I was just gonna say like with the shit with like G-Jonts kind of going rogue and filming himself. He did. I realized halfway through my show at Mississippi Studios in Portland, G-Jonts was filming the whole time. And I was like, "Oh, dude, what are you doing?" Like, I had to do this on stage, be like, "What's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm live on IG, bro."
Yeah,
it's like, it's one thing to like be filming at a comedy show. That's something that people know is bad to like film at a comedy show. But like just going live on Instagram,
it's really
fucking
weird.
insane,
dude. That's so funny. Like, also because it's like all the people who follow him are from like me specifically reposting him for a couple years now, or like now the podcast and like maybe a couple other sources. So like for the most part, Brandon, it was like 10 but still listeners on his live feed, just like randomly tuning in and seeing you performing in Portland.
Yeah, seeing me like do material at a show that like people are paying for this show. I have Lance like filming the show.
Yeah. You have an amazing
I'm live on IG, bro.
It.
I can just imagine him saying that.
Yeah, and he's just like fucking, you know. Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
that's so.
Definitely, he takes some liberties. Yeah, for sure.
I tried to tell him too. I was like, dude. I told him the first thing I said is like, you're not playing your cards right, dude. Like, I'm trying to give you like a hilarious interview opportunity, and he was just like focusing on like growing his own brand. It's like, man, like if you really finessing, you would have been like, okay, I'll sign the release form if you tag me and everything. Like there would have been, he could have given me an ultimatum that was reasonable. That I was like, all right, fuck, fine, I'm down.
That's what
But
I told him
instead-
too. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, you really like fumbled your bag here. Like
That big time.
I'm like, dude, that account has like almost 1 million followers. Like you really fumbled the curriculum bag.
Yeah,
And it's like
the fucking funniest.
He did post that message from you, Jack,
yeah.
where which definitely was like not a great look, but also like he shouldn't be doing that, you know.
What?
You know, it was the
We
Which
shouldn't be
message?
posting. Oh, the one where you're like, this guy has 1 million followers or whatever. It's like I understand, like that you're speaking G Johnson's language, but then like that if somebody else is just reading that message, they're like, oh, why is this guy talking about like, followers or whatever?
I mean, in the G Johns universe, I mean, bro, that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what
no,
counts.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what? The funniest shit to me was like, so that day that I did that shoot, I had hired some random like PSU student to be my cameraman for the day.
Yeah.
And so that guy that I hired, I guess had a copy of the footage and like went rogue and was trying to sell that footage to G Johns. Did you see that message? And he was
Oh, it
like,
was really him.
Man, he's like, I work for the big dogs. He's like, Jack Wagner doesn't have shit on us. I was like, dude, I met you one time. So I DM'd that dude and I was like, hey man, you know that that guy's footage has no audio. The audio I recorded on my iPhone. So like the dude trying to sell G Johns the footage has like an audio-less clip of our interview.
Wait. So that
But-
guy that was DMing G Johns was really your cameraman?
For the day, he was like a fan. Sometimes I do that when I have no cameraman. I'll DM him like, yo, I need some film help. He helped like for the day. I only kicked it with him for that day, and it was just so funny when he was those DMs that he was sending G Johns. I was just like, oh my god. You saw that shit, right?
Yeah. Well, I saw him posting, and I thought you said it was like a dude pretending to be the cameraman.
Pretending to be my main cameraman. He filmed that, but he was like, I work for All Gas No Breaks. I work for the big. I work for the big dogs. I was like, oh no. I was like cringing so hard. And yeah,
Do you think he was like trying to play into the G Johns thing? Like when
he was just trying to get some clout off of it. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah. Oh man, this cloud shit funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It made us connect. I hope G Johns is okay. I think he has some stuff going on.
I don't know his deal. I've always wondered. But like Brandon, you hung out with him and you said he was like a normal guy.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say normal.
No, not quite normal, but you know.
But he's like he's a dynamic character,
yeah.
and it was like a good hang.
There's no
You know, it's definitely
I have a
like
theory on it.
yeah.
You guys ever heard of those like gas station workout pills?
Yeah.
oh yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, that's what I think's going on.
Really?
Oh wow.
What do those do?
That's what I thought. They kind of just like, I mean, I've had friends who got addicted to them who were like, they would be in the gym just all day, just kind of like doing their thing. And like a lot of like the way he's acting, I could be totally wrong, but it kind of lined up with like this. They're not illegal, but he's at the gym like all day.
Yeah.
Like not even necessarily going ham, just around the gym,
Huh.
making content in the locker room. He was there all day when I visited him, kicking it, coming outside, like taking photos, just like at the gym.
Oh, that's an interesting theory.
I mean, I know that a lot of people, I have seen the effects of, they call them rhino pills.
Oh, I thought those were like sex pills.
They're just vitality pills. I don't know. Me and my girlfriend.
They're
thought the
whatever
same
you
thing.
want them to be.
Bro, so people work
Like-
out on those too? I thought those gave you like a rock hard boner.
There's a couple of them. Like rhino's just one of them. I'm not sure which one it is, but like it can give you a boner. They can also make you work out hella hard. They can make you just like super eccentric. I think that very well could be what's going on, but I'm not sure.
Huh.
I hope that he's okay though. I mean, seriously, like I don't wish anything bad for him.
Me neither.
I do wish him well.
Yeah, definitely, me too.
I wish him well too. I needed a break. Who knows? Maybe I'll unblock him one day and see what's going on. If he starts posting the heat again, bro, if he starts posting the heat, if he starts playing CGI Tigers in basketball again,
Awesome.
count
That
me
shit's
back
hilarious.
in. Count me back in. You know?
It's just like it's weird because while he was posting all that drama about the situation, he was actually emailing me nice things.
Yeah.
He was like, "Thanks for this opportunity, man." Like he was like going full like 6ix9ine mode, bro. Like he was just like doing it for like for eyes. Like that's
Yeah.
why. engagement. All part of the curriculum.
Yep. All right. Well, dude, thank you for telling that tale.
Yeah.
What do you think, Brandon?
I've I'm glad I know I feel like I know all sides of the story.
I think that's enough of this topic for the podcast for a while, though. What do you think?
Yeah. Yes.
I think we've done enough.
Yeah. I mean, final conclusion is he didn't really do anything that bad.
No,
he just played his cards wrong. It's not actually beef. It's just like a kind of weird situation.
Yeah, it's just weird. And bottom line, like I don't care. I don't care who the person is. Like if you mess with the person you're dating, like all bets are off.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't that's like basic. Everybody knows that, and he like crosses that line too often. It's just like, bro. Like
I think the last thing I'll say is also I learned a pretty valuable lesson from that experience too. Is that like when you do business or like make content with someone who is like really wants more followers, like someone who's really hungry for like a larger audience, like if they wrong you, like you probably shouldn't even address it. Like I wish I never would have posted about it. Like I wish I would have just ignored it because that gave him like tons of ammunition to like get more like like I wish I would have just like let that be.
That's a very good point. And Brandon, you've made adjacent ones. I mean, you're a big proponent of the mute on Twitter, not the block, because you say the block gives them ammo.
Oh, I've always said that I'm mute over block.
Yeah,
I don't block
because they can't get a mute screenshot and get that. All right. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming on the podcast and the Patreon.
Yeah, fucking, we should all kick it when I'm down there in LA.
Absolutely. Whenever that happens.
Absolutely.
Big hangout.